They were one of the better defensive teams in the NBA, forcing turnovers and holding opponents' field goal percentage down.
Set to go. Sixers in home wide. Raptors in visiting purple, and Philadelphia controls the opening tap. Oakley with a nice feed inside, and Corliss Williamson has it rejected by Ratliff, who was fourth in the NBA in block shots a year ago.
He's a great shot blocker. He's very quick off his feet, and he keeps the ball in play. Shot if you don't get the ball back.
Carter's jumper is in there, and he draws first blood as the Raptors take the early lead. Throw it away. Jackson, Carter, and it's a 5-point lead early for the Raptors. Get it back to even ground. Iverson comes up with a loose ball. Gets a screen from Hill. The floater is good.
And see, that's where you got to keep him out of the middle. When Allen Iverson gets in the middle, he's very good at that running one-hander, the floater, the fadeaway, and finding his teammates. Had 9 assists against New York last night.
Carter gets free and launches the three-pointer, and he's feeling it early tonight. Vince Carter gets some early minutes here tonight. Iverson pokes it free, beats Jackson to the ball, and lays it in.
Have to be careful on those passes. Anytime around Allen Iverson, defensive glass. Those are good numbers as far as rebounding is concerned.
6-point lead for the Raptors. Again, it's Iverson, and again, he'll do it himself.
He's so quick. He needs very little room to get him down low.
Sure.
Use your size.
Bang him around a little bit. He's only 160 pounds, if that. Iverson baseline for 2 more. Cullen, he missed a chippy.
Yeah, he usually makes that shot. He rushed it.
Loose ball stolen away by Iverson, and he sends it up and in.
Tough shot. Allen Iverson going right at Vince Carter.
As the loose ball finds the hands of Mark Jackson.
Heads up.
Quick jack by Vince Carter, and he is white hot tonight. 6 for 6 from the floor.
I'll tell you what, that was a great recovery. You don't mind your players taking a foul like that. You're not giving up anything easy. Maybe an Iverson dunk to get the crowd going. Look at this effort to hustle back out of nowhere to make this block, and it was pretty close to being clean, just like as you said, just a little too much body down low.
To a timeout here midway through the second quarter. Great effort by Alvin Williams. 5-point lead Toronto.
Get a body on somebody and help out.
Night ago, and he did most of his damage at the line. 13 for 14 free throws. Raptors led by as many as 10. Kukoc. Three-pointer for Tony Kukoc, and a 5-point Philadelphia lead.
Leading the NBA in scoring. Hey, I hate to tell you, Shaq's going to lead the NBA in scoring.
Another long jumper for Tony Kukoc. 3 assists off the bench tonight. Carter spins, draws the double team, banks it in.
Very difficult shot. Vince Carter came out fired up, ready to go. He's got 17 points in the first half, 7 of 10 from the field, 2 of 3 from the three-point line. And Allen Iverson as well, showing his quickness, splitting the defense, getting to the bucket. And that's part of the rotation I was talking about. 12 points in the first half. Sixers 38-18 points in the paint advantage because they're getting to the basket.
Vince Carter with a nice move here. That was the play where you just knew from the other end of the floor he was going to take it all himself. The Sixer bench was outstanding in the first half. Nazr Mohammed played very well. Vernon Maxwell hit a couple of shots. Todd McCullough did some things, and there's Tony Kukoc with a big jumper. He had a great first half.
Yeah, Tony Kukoc, he basically made all the right decisions. If you didn't play him, he took the jump shot. If you played him, he looked great for his teammates.
Again, in the Eastern Conference, where there are so few legitimate big-time centers, Ratliff's got a chance to make some noise. Vince Carter answers. You think about Alonzo Mourning being out for the year right now. Last night, that Jackson was 8th in the league in assists last year, but he only played 27 minutes a game because Indiana's got another good point guard in Travis Best, was dominating the Raptors in the paint. Carter kept his feet, kept control, but now Iverson is off to the races. Carter trying to time it, can't do it. Iverson wanted the foul call as well. Now Lenny Wilkins wants a timeout. But he's got a relatively quiet 14. Kukoc is the go-to guy right now. This time he's got Mark Jackson on him after a switch, and he makes it look easy as he spins to the baseline.
We're not out of this thing. Then he diagrammed a bunch of plays with several options, and each time said, think about what you're doing out there every single time. Dan?
Nice play from Vernon Maxwell and Allen Iverson, and that's what Larry Brown talks about. If Iverson can draw the defense and then find the open man, the whole team gets better. He doesn't need to take every shot. Here's down 2. Allen Iverson has been held in check since the first quarter. Here he goes baseline, and shouldn't have said anything, but
there's a couple of players in this league that have played and are in this league that doesn't matter what happened previously to the fourth quarter. In the fourth quarter, watch out. Allen Iverson is one of them. And you want to get out of that and go to the bucket.
Jackson tried to drive to the hoop, but had it stripped. snow to Iverson, up and under.
Excellent job of running the floor. Iverson, part of just forcing the turnover at one end of the floor and finishing the break at the other end of the floor.
Fairly quiet night by Iverson standards, especially since the first quarter when he scored 10 of his now 19 points. Ratliff has returned for George Lynch as the Sixers get a bigger clock. Carter all the way, got it!
Great English off the glass.
Trying to free up Iverson. 8 to shoot it. And Iverson shoots it. And that might be all.
And that's why, Dan, number of close games the Sixers won last season, best in the league, because the ball gets into Allen Iverson's hands in the fourth quarter and he makes it happen. Change the tempo of the game.
Iverson hit the first, 103-98. Now 104-98 Philadelphia, and a timeout taken by the Raptors. Sixers will dribble off the rest of the time remaining. Philadelphia moves to 2-0. The Raptors drop to 0-2. A 104-98 win for the 76ers here tonight.